is Mira Hoffman, and this is video 7 in our 8-part massage moves for the back. We've been covering 50 techniques, so make sure you favorite this video so you can follow along with us. So in this video, we're going to be focusing on using some techniques that require lotion for the shoulders and neck. So I went ahead and put a little bit of lotion on my hands, and you can see that I'm kind of just cupping underneath the shoulder here as I make some circular effleurage moves around the shoulder. And Corey has been such a great model for us today as we've been filming all these different massage videos. And I was curious if y'all had a favorite massage model, whether you like Corey, or maybe your preference was for Karina, or possibly even Katrina. And just leave us a comment, let us know who you like best, who you'd like to see more of. So as I am doing this circular motion, I'm really putting a lot of intention and effort into coming all the way up the shoulder, out the top of the shoulder. So really working on those meaty parts of the neck muscles and the back muscles, and then looping around. So what you're doing is you're just opening up these muscles, getting some nice circulation going. If I were to do it a little bit faster, then you get some nice friction. And I tend to go a little bit slower because I like nice relaxing massage. And you can even effleurage out the scapula. So just doing some nice gentle sweeping. And for our 39th move, we're actually going to petrissage or knead infraspinatus and the teres muscles. So those are the muscles on the back of the shoulder. Kind of smaller muscles. They may be bigger if you're working on somebody that works out a lot, or maybe it's a guy. So you really want to start petrissaging from on top of the shoulder blade, coming out to the side of the arm here. You can even pick up some of the deltoid if you want. Coming out the arm, really opening up that part of the back. Make a couple passes because these muscles are kind of small and can get kind of tight and wiry. Plus it just feels really good. And then we did some petrissage or kneading. And now, just like we were doing before, we're going to kind of strum or try and pin those muscles down. So working from the outer edge of the scapula, kind of directioning up towards the head. Make a couple passes, just working all the way out to the edge of the shoulder. You can even do some circles on top of these muscles. Working just thoroughly following them, so almost as if you're tracing a path from there to there, from the edge of the scapula out. Come back and do some nice circles and effleurage. And then we can even petrissage and knead the top of the shoulders. So really focusing on kind of scooping and lifting those neck muscles up and away. And then coming all the way up to the neck. Getting petrissage up the neck. Going all the way to the base of the spine, the base of the skull. And then we're going to sandwich our hands, so stacking one hand on top of the other. We're going to press an effleurage all the way down the spine. And coming back out on top. And working our way back to the neck. And do the same thing for the other side. So go ahead and just scoop underneath the front of the shoulder. And just kind of create a nice little cup landing for your receiver. I'm going to take a little bit of lotion in my hands and make some nice circles here. So really focusing on melting your weight of your hand to the muscles between the scapula and the spine, coming up over the top. And then you can also effleurage out the side, so sweeping your hand up and out. And we're going to petrissage or knead the back muscles, the muscles that run on the scapula, so infraspinatus, and teres major and minor. You can see I'm kind of picking up a little bit more. The muscle bellies here, getting a bigger scoop. And really just working the full length of those muscles. And we can come and strum across those muscles. So using your thumbs to apply pressure downwards as you work towards the head. You'll hit the spinous process of the scapula. And when you do, you can just kind of back out. And you can even melt into any areas that feel tight using your thumbs. working nice and slow here. Massaging out the top of the shoulders. You can also petrissage on top of the shoulders, so scooping and kneading. Really feeling any areas that might be tight. And then we're going to knead all the way up the neck. Like a little cat with your kitten. And then, just like we did before, we're going to take our hand and sandwich them on top of each other and press all the way down the length of the spine. Carrying that energy that we just worked out, distributing it out the back. And for a 40-second move, going to do some nice cross effleurage. So one hand is going to go down the back as the other hand comes up off the shoulders. And then you're going to reverse, dragging one hand up as you move the other one down towards the hips. And again, alternating hands. You can do this for a couple rounds. Working all the way off the top of the shoulder, all the way out the edge of the hip. And then when you're ready to come back, bringing your top hand up the shoulders and your bottom hand returning it to the top of the shoulders as well. And coming up the neck. Do a little bit of circular motions that we talked about in the earlier video. And then closing with one basic effleurage stroke. Down the back. And if you've been going nice and slow, your partner may even be asleep right